Alright, let's do this. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Aaron and I make skincare videos. As you can see, today I am not in my bedroom. I am actually in Hong Kong visiting my family and this is my Airbnb. I currently have a lot of the Ordinary products in my skincare routine right now. So for the next few reviews, they will be the Ordinary products. Last week's video was on the Ordinary Salicylic Acid 2% solution, which is what I use for pimples. I'll leave it in the card above. Please check it out to see what I had to say about it. For those of you who are watching and you're wondering what I use to prevent the signs of aging, and that's also a great product for beginners who want to start on the path of anti-aging, then today's video is the one for you. Today's video is a product that I've been testing out for quite a while now. It is the Ordinary's Granactive Retinoid 2% Emulsion. This Retinoid emulsion comes in a dropper format like most of their products. It is a very hydrating emulsion and it's also very smooth and fast absorbing, and it doesn't have any added fragrances, but the product itself does have a smell. It sort of smells like cardboard, but it's something that I'm able to tolerate. The emulsion itself is 30 mils, which is 1 fluid ounce, and it is $17.90 Australian dollars, which is what I paid for it. If you're wondering when you should use this serum, the answer to that is you're meant to use it in the evening, after your water-based serums, but before your heavier creams and treatments. So the day after using the retinoid emulsion, you will need to apply a sunscreen. My recommendation would be to use at least an SPF of 30 and also have constant reapplication because the retinoid can cause some sun sensitivity. Also, one more thing is that do not use it if you're pregnant or trying to get pregnant. In regard to ingredients, I will be focusing on 2 of them today. I won't be going into the science of retinols and retinoids because that requires a whole nother video and it will also make this video so much longer. So I'll be focusing on just 2 of the ingredients, and the first one is the hydroxypinocolone retinoate. Hydroxypinocolone retinoate is the latest form of retinoid. The technology that it uses helps reduce the signs of aging without the irritation that commonly occurs with pure retinol. Hydroxypinocolone retinoid boasts the ability to work directly in the skin with the receptors that can help provide you with the anti-aging benefits. Hydroxypinocolone retinoid is a very new ingredient, and because it's such a new ingredient, there aren't any independent studies conducted on this ingredient. The only studies that have been done on this ingredient is by the manufacturer. To guarantee that it works, there will need to be more independent studies on it, but the information that's already out there seems very promising. The second ingredient that I'll be focusing on today is retinol. Retinol is one of the most well-proven anti-aging ingredient that's available over the counter. So retinol is a very, very great ingredient. It makes the skin less wrinkled, firmer, tighter and smoother. So there is a lot of benefits to using retinol. Retinol can also help people with acne-prone skin because it normalizes the rate at which your skin sort of reproduces and it makes it a little bit more even. Retinol can also help reduce the amount of sebum production in your pores. Early 2018 is when I sort of discovered Decium and the whole range, and I also discovered that their store is about a 5-minute walk away from where I live. I was recommended this product by the sales assistant there. It's great for anti-aging and it's also really good for people with sensitive skin because of how gentle and mild the formula is. To tell you about my experience with the product, I used it for the first time and then the day after I did experience a little bit of flakiness, redness and dryness, which is very common when you start using retinoid products. That went away after about a few days, but since I didn't want to really chance it, I used it once a week for a couple of weeks, and then after that I sort of monitored how my skin reacted to the retinoid and I increased it because the redness and irritation slowly subsided. So now I build it up to every second evening, and on the other evenings I do use the buffet with copper peptides. Personally, I found that using this every night was a little bit too irritating for my skin. My skin was constantly red and angry, Once I registered using it every second night, my skin was a lot better and I could still get all the benefits of retinoids without the irritation. I use 3 pea-sized drops on my face. I do forehead and 1 on each cheek. And after I've rubbed it in, whatever remained I have on my hands, I drag it down to my neck. For you to be able to see results, you do need to use the retinoids very consistently. I was told that it takes about 12 weeks, which is 3 months, before you start seeing results. As I said before, I do use the retinoid every second day, and I've done that for about 7 months now. So after 7 months, the results that I've noticed is that I don't break out as often. I still do break out, which is totally normal. I break out maybe once every month approximately, and it's only 1 pimple instead of 3 to 4 pimples, which is a lot harder to take care of. Oh my god. I noticed the effects despite my diet being the same and my sleeping pattern still being a little bit temperamental. In terms of like wrinkles, lines, and how smooth and firm my skin feels, I've noticed that I don't get any flakiness. My lines and wrinkles have subsided a little bit. I don't have many wrinkles to begin with. I use this as a preventative measure. I'm actually quite happy with the results that I'm getting with this product. I'm not sure if I've spoken much about this on my channel, but I do have quite a few like autoimmune diseases like eczema, psoriasis. I don't use it when my eczema and psoriasis symptoms are occurring, because when they occur, it usually means that my skin barrier is weakened, and I only use the retinoid emulsion when my skin barrier is strong and healthy, because I don't want this exacerbating my eczema and psoriasis symptoms. Another similar product to this would be the Granactive Retinoid 2% in Squalane. That's also by The Ordinary. There are other sort of retinoid products on the market, but I haven't looked into it. This is the first retinoid product that I've ever tried, and I think I'll stick with it because I am very happy with the result. If you're someone that's looking for a product that's good for anti-aging with a little bit of science backed behind it, I do recommend the Granactive Retinoid Emulsion. It's very gentle and very mild. It's great for people with sensitive skin, and as long as you're not someone with skin issues or skin problems, I would recommend this product. If you're someone that suffers from like super acne prone skin and very persistent acne, I would recommend that you go to a doctor or dermatologist before you try any retinoid products. Doctors can prescribe prescription strength retinoids, which can really help people with acne prone skin. Stuff that's over the counter might be a little bit too weak and it might not be as beneficial for you. So that's all I really have to say about The Ordinary's Granactive Retinoid 2% solution. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. If you have any questions that I haven't answered in my video, please leave it down in the comments box below. I also have my socials and links to my other videos down in the description box below. Please check that out. And I will see you next Saturday. Bye.